A 1 plus 1 is 2. Yay! So we gung-ho it. And he is shot down. That's 2 shot down. Okay, Wilmarth has got 4. And then we have Casabelli, who is going for a half loop. So here's a 0 minus 3. So it's a minus 3. So can he do this at all? Yes, he can. If he gets a 9 or a 10, he'll be back in neutral position. 9 or a 10. No! He gets a 2. Minus 3 means he loses 2 positions, so he's now being tailed. Okay, so we are into the last turn. So this guy comes down and is attacking here. Okay. So, first things first is, do I want him to attack here or here? No, I want him to attack here. And the reason for that is that leaves me with Wilmarth to try and stop him attacking. Try and suppress him. Okay? So, first is this guy attacks. So he's attacking for +1. Maneuvering for +1, sorry. He gets a 2, which is a tight turn. And then his success is for +1 and plus another 2. So it's a 3. And we don't have this anymore because it was only for 1 turn. Yuck. Griffin. I'm sure it was 1 turn, wasn't it? Focused. Yeah. Okay, so it is +3 for the success. Is a 2 plus 3 is a 5 on a tight turn is no effect. Yay! Righto. So, Griffin is at 3 stress. Well, he may as well go to 5. It doesn't really matter, does it? Well, we'll wait. He's at 3. And Wilmarth is going to try and suppress him. So we shouldn't have gone that far. Anyway, so Wilmarth is a +1. He is a +1, so they are evens. So this is straight for an 8 to suppress. No, does not. Righto, so Griffin was on 3. He takes another 2. He's on 5 now. And he's rolling 2. And this guy is attacking him for a +3. 2 plus 3 is 5, is another stress, so he goes up to 6. Right, so that's fine. And now Wilmarth will try and suppress that one before we start. So he's a +1, he's a +3. So that's -2. Okay, so he needs to get a 10 to suppress him. And he does. Woohoo! So that attack does not go ahead. Well, that helped. That did help. Okay, so now it's our turn. So Griffin here with his is now -4 for air to air. Yeah, -4. So he's actually at a -5 for a maneuver. -5 for a maneuver. So tight turn is the only thing he can really do. That's his best bet. -5. He gets a 1 -5, so no effect. So then he is shooting for a -5. Yeah, I know. Okay, so he shoots, and he gets a 4 -5. Yay! Righto. And now Casabelli is going for a barrel roll, and he is a -3 for the barrel roll. And he gets a 5, which is a 2, which is -1 position, which means nothing, so he does nothing. Which leaves Wilmarth to have a shot. And he's going to have a shot at, I suppose, he's a +1. He's got a gung-ho, so he's going to shoot against him, and he gung-hos him, blah, 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 and shoots down the legendary pilot and gets another. And Wilmarth is now an ace, but the mission fails, and the event going home is save this, perform a priority R&R. Well, that'd be great. So there we go. So, here we go. So all of our air crew survived the Battle of Midway, and we finished with 16. And 16 is good. We done good. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I would have loved to have won at least one of those air battles, but getting a 2 like that was just a pain. With the cards we had for our air-to-ground stats would have been bloody lovely. So again, thank you very much. The next one we will do is Guadalcanal. And our reference for this one is, well, we have a couple, in fact. We have this book here, Bloody Ridge and Beyond, about the Marine Raiders, Edson's Raiders, and it's Marlon Whitey Groft and Larry Alexander, and it is done by Berkeley Caliber, and it was written in 2014. So it's a very good book from how the Raiders were set up and everything else. The infighting between between Edson and some other people. I'll let you get into that. They again, it just shows how little these guys were supported to start with. It was stupid. And like I was saying, originally these guys were still carrying bolt-action rifles and stuff. And if you look at Midway, they were still wearing the good old British tin pot as well. So, yeah, bad news. The other thing is from the air side of it, we have the Battle for Hell's Island. Okay, how a small band of carrier dive bombers helped save Guadalcanal. This is a wonderful book. This is by Stephen L. Moore, who was also the author of Pacific Payback. And this was published in 2015. And this is a great book for just talking about how they were set up, how the air crew, half of them weren't even really air crew to start with for their gunners and that, because they were signalmen. They had to be a signalman first, more than anything else, and how they used dive bombers basically as scouts and effectively fighters, like we just did then. It was very, very interesting in the whole thing. I don't know. Yeah, there's some pickies here of the Yorktown, Saratoga and the Lexington. Scouting 5, Dauntless, and so forth. Betty going down, all that sort of stuff. Righto, so a great read. That's a really good one. I'm just a bit... I wish there had have been one for Tarawa as well, but they really didn't have air assets as such there. So, because, yeah, going into Betty-O and all the rest of it was pretty messy as well. And I've actually got the Marine Corps basically journal for that was written in 42, 43 sort of thing. So, yeah, it's pretty damn fine. So that's that for that. And we have finished the Battle of Midway, Guadalcanal next time. And this is where our planes start to improve a bit. You know, we get Dauntlesses and Avengers a little bit better. We still have no special weapons, but we have 3 different stress levels. I really don't know what it was like personally to be on Guadalcanal. It was supposed to be a picturesque sort of place to start with. Not wonderful, but picturesque. Then turned into a hellhole when you had to fight there. I spent a little bit of time on Bougainville, and I could only imagine how bad it would be to fight there. Not much fun at all. So after this one, of course, we're getting New Georgia. So we're just going up the archipelago a bit. So yeah, not fun at all. Right. What else have we got? I think that's it. So please let me know what you think and how it's going. That's 2 out of the way. I have 1 more of my Combat Commander Europes to put up. I'll probably try and put that up tonight. And then I'll start putting the Corsair ones up. And I think the Sun wants to play another Undaunted. So go up to Scenario 3 on that. So, yeah, we're rocking along and having fun. Thank you for your indulgence. Thank you for your perseverance. And I hope you're all having fun with your own gaming as well. Take care. Bye for now.